I began with the A-10. I'm not even a poet. That's the only jet made specifically to do close air support. Period. It's a real 30 millimeter round right there. Can you see that? It's a little plinking device. No other military machine carries this particular bullet. There are other machines that shoot 30 millimeter, but the bullets are much shorter range. But with this bullet right here, it's just a target round. I can kill a thin-skinned vehicle 2.5 miles away. When the range gate comes off the heads-up display, 15,000 feet, pull the trigger. And where that, I call it the death dot. Wherever that dot is, that's where this bullet's going. When I first got to Afghanistan, it's back in November of 11. I had a guy working for me, and he used to be in the Army, but now he's civilian, and we were over there as contractors. But anyway, he told me a story. They were on a convoy in Afghanistan, up north of Bagram, and they were pinned down. They were fixing to die. They knew it, and the guy was, one of the guys, in fact, I think he actually called in the A-10s. You come up on a certain frequency, call up help, you know, and they're always within reach. And sure enough, the A-10s come in and killed enough Taliban to where they could take over from there, and they all survived. But they were fixing to all die. And I can't tell you how many times that happened to me. I was at a restaurant right here in Killeen, and I was checking out, you know, trying to pay my bill, and this big fellow walked up next to me, and he said, well, I don't know how we got started on it. He says, what do you used to do? Because I was a lot older than him. He says, oh, I used to be in the Air Force. He said, really, what'd you do? I said, I flew the A-10. Tears coming down his face. It's not the forward edge of the battle area anymore that A-10 is needed for. It's all this ground support of Army, Air Force, Marine, Navy troops. And the A-10 is the only one that carries that bullet that can actually pinpoint and surgically remove stuff. And the enemy was deathly afraid of the A-10 because they couldn't hear us coming.